Okay, Xbox One X board, no video. The reason why I'm not showing a test is because we know for sure the drive is bad, and they sent it to me with a bad drive in it, so it's not going to show a video with that. But they tried it with a good drive and we're still getting no video. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the retimer and put a new one on, and then we'll just have to take it back to the shop and let them test it. That's just how it's going to be. So this is going to be a straight soldering video. Switch you over. We will go through our normal test procedures though. Let's switch to ohms. And make sure we are connected so that you can follow along. All right. Grab our leads. So if you remember from our last video, we are going to test this capacitor right here. And what we want is a high ohm rating. And we are getting a high ohm rating. Okay. And let's test one by the driver. Yeah, we're getting a high ohm rating, so I am thinking this redriver is probably fine. I may have him do some more thorough testing on that, because that is looking just about normal. Let's switch to diode. Yeah, that's looking pretty high too. Yeah, I'm not getting the normal the testing indication that the retimer is bad. So I'm going to put this back in the housing, take it back, and have them test some more before we for sure say this is the retimer. Actually, you know what? Because I have it here, let's test everything in between just to make sure. We want to be in continuity so I don't have to keep looking up. Okay, I should be getting something from that. There it is. Sometimes these parts will have some manufacturer residue on them. It can get a little hard to get through it. Okay, all that looks okay. Check around our boost driver. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Sure, nothing is short to ground that shouldn't be on the HDMI. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be any problems. Okay, the Xbox is back. The shop did a bunch of stuff, pretty much eliminating all the possible hardware reasons why it's not getting video. So we will have to go over and see, but unfortunately, as I was disassembling, I did something really flipping smooth and knocked this connector. So switch over to microscope. That's the first thing I'm going to have to fix, is the connector that I managed to knock. Thought I had done something worse than what it appears I have done, but okay, that is not as bad as I had originally thought. So we're going to have to fix that. If there's just some kind of crud in the connector, I thought I had missed it, lost a pin or something. I will clean that out after we get this sorted. Alright, so get some flux on here. See if we can straighten that out. I do have a donor that I asked for just in case it ends up being the buck regulator. Well, not the buck regulator, the boost IC. Let me go ahead and throw my temperatures up for the moment while I get my equipment set up. Well, you can't hardly see the lovely job I did there. This one's all on me, so I got to fix it. Oh, I'd have to fix it anyway, but anyway, temps. Okay, back to microscope. I'll see if I can do this from above, but I may have to end up doing it from below. Okay, so you just got a bonus connector job on top of what's probably going to be a no video job. I'm going to pause this while I clean off this connector, and then we'll come back and do the retimer. Like I said, he had tried everything on hardware-wise that he could think of, so we're just going to try the retimer, even though the measurements appear to be correct, so this measurement technique may not be as reliable as we hope. We'll find out. Okay, back. Just to confirm the readings we're getting here. Yeah, we're in the K range. Oh, I have to connect you first, otherwise you can't see what I'm doing. Try that again. As you can see, we're in the K range. We're kind of where I'd expect to be for it to be fine. So I'm not 100% optimistic that this is the problem, but I also don't know 100% viability of this measurement technique. So I'm going to measure around this booster IC one more time. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Because he did change the HDMI connector, I am going to test our filters. So we're going to change the retimer and see, and perhaps it's just something with perhaps this measurement technique is not reliable. Or we could have a dead booster IC that's not presenting. I don't know. But we're going to pull this retimer, replace it, and then test and hope, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so probably foolishly, I cannot let this HDMI port go as it is either. I'm going to give it a reflow and touch it up. That looks a bit better. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to clean this up off screen and then put it back in the housing. We'll put some more paste on it and stuff, and we'll perform a test. And hopefully this solves the issue. If it does, we'll know our new measuring technique is not all that reliable. If it doesn't, then we'll have to look elsewhere. Maybe the boost driver. Not sure what else it could be, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one way or another. Okay, so I think we still have the bad drive in it, but we are getting picture again. So that means our retimer was bad, even though it was testing out with our new testing method fine. So that testing method, unfortunately, does not look like a 100% reliable method for testing the retimer. That's unfortunate because we're kind of right back to where we started, which is basically instinct. We've tested everything in between, and we just have to guess that it's a retimer. I guess occasionally it would show you that it's bad, but I would have liked to have had a kind of a 100%er, you know. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be that way. Okay, in summary, we have an Xbox One X, no video. Came in with a bad hard drive. He went to install a new hard drive, and suddenly the video went out. We brought it over here, and we did what we thought was going to be our new testing method for retimers, but everything tested out. We were getting a high ohms reading on that capacitor. We were getting a high ohms reading on the capacitor by the boost driver. So it looked like everything was okay. So I was like, I don't know that it's retimer. So I took it back and had him pretty much go over everything that he could go over, exhaust all possibilities. Nothing solved the problem, so I brought it back over here, tested again, still same issue. So we went ahead and pulled the retimer, replaced it, and now we have video back, as you saw. So it appears our new testing method, unfortunately, is not a 100%. I really hoped it was, but it's not. It might give you a clue in sometimes, but you can't rely on those readings. It's pretty much right back where we started in the process of elimination. Okay, you tested everything in between the HDMI connector itself, everything in between. All that's left is the retimer. So, kind of sucks if that's the case, but that's the case. You also got a bonus USB connector job because I decided to rake the connector as I was taking it apart. I was very fortunate that I didn't do more severe damage. It was just slightly ajarred and I didn't pull any pads or anything, so lucky me. I also touched up the HDMI port. All I did was pretty it up. It was probably fine. Like I said, not everybody does pretty. It's just I can't look at it. I can't look at it and leave it, even though it was probably ugly but effective. Anyway, if you have any questions about the equipment I use in this video, take a look in the description below. If you like this video, do me a favor, hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like it, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. You'll know when I post a video, usually about twice a week. If you have any questions, please post them down below. And I would be happy to answer them if I can, or direct you somewhere I think will give you an answer if I can't. And that's really all I had to ask of you. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you next time.